So, welcome to Galacticare. As a bit of a switch, I don't need that, that's a Destiny thing. There won't be any stupid deaths in an episode of Galacticare, at least I hope not. That's the entire point of the game, is avoiding stupid deaths. Unavoidable medical inevitabilities, yes, stupid ones, no. Let's carry on. One species trash. I mean, somebody dropped all that gunk on the planet last time.
Ms. Orion's efforts have paid off once again, and we finally have an in with the Zill.
Hooray!
These admirable insectoids aren't the most popular sapients in the galaxy, but they are a hardy and industrious species, and the best resource managers around. We'll be assisting their efforts mining a trash-teroid belt, partnering with their hive's leader to convert their reclamation facility to a state-of-the-art hospital. A bespoke service only Galacticare can provide.
Right, so, Galacticare is best care. Let's get on with it. I mean, the layout looks interestingly chaotic. I'm not sure about the paw print icon in the centre of the minimap. That looked like it might be, troublesome. I mean, there's a reason we don't allow pets in hospital outside of working animals. But let's see what's going on.
Welcome to Zill Space Director. Our new friends use this facility to mine trash asteroids and make
dreams come true. Earl Prince, Esquire, at your service.
Hello.
Yes.
Ms. Orion and I have a gentle bugs agreement. We provide the refuse, and you provide the remedies.
That's
okay,
right.
fair
We'll
enough.
only be receiving a small amount of credits for treating patients here. But in return, Mr. Prince and the Zill workers will provide us with ample amounts of scrap.
And use of my beloved Herald, who turns trash to cash.
Aha!
I hope you chaps enjoy a good tagline.
Right,
Good
so
news.
we have a new
I decided to
consultant.
join your merry band of medics that come on full time. Jolly good fun, what? I may not be a professional physician, but never fear. This old bug can certainly learn new tricks. And I
Of
don't come
course,
alone.
thank you.
Assisting me are my hymenopteran hangers-on I call chitters. Cheerful little chaps who boost my finesse with the physic. If you collect them, I'll get a eureka. And you'll get money.
I like
hope
the sound of
you'll
this
quickly
already.
come to see what a boon I can be to your merry band.
Okay, so check on an Earl Prince Esquire every so often and click on his chitters.
Well, Director,
That doesn't sound
considering
wrong at
we've
all.
already hired a monk, a farmer, and a supervillain, I suppose we can overlook the lack of a medical degree.
Quite so. Alright, there's our access point.
With Mr. Esquire now in your employ, we're
Uh-huh.
ready to go, I think.
Right, well, let's hit pause for a second. So there's Harold, and I have no idea what that is. I suspect it's going to need stuff, and we also need to activate all 4 wings to get the hospital going. Also raise patient throughput to 200 patients. Right. To business then. The usual opening, I think. We'll get a couple of reception desks in tow. There we go. And since we can't get diagnosis rooms in there, what we will do is put in toilet facilities and vending machines. So the patients, suckers, have their needs taken care of. Next stop is diagnosis. Just start with 2, I think. 4x3 setup, there we go. Space. And just a single little group there. Confirm that. Then duplicate that room. Okay, initial diagnosis labs are in play. Can't quite get a third one in there. We'll have to shrink it down a bit and lose the spaciousness buff, but we do have diagnosis, and then we can start turning this into treatment. Staff lounge capacity of... Oh, that's a point. A staff lounge would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Objects. Rooms. Staff lounge. And just shove it in there to make space. Boop. 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 And... Okay, confirm that. Alright, so staff amenities in place. Capacity is not quite there yet, but we'll get some benches in. That will help. And... come on. There we go. And a few more. Alright, so we have capacity, we have diagnosis, and we'll start deploying treatment as the patients come through.
Magnificent! Let's get this medical manufactory open for business and give our patients the best show in the galaxy!
Hooray!
Patients beginning to pour in. Ms. Orion would like to brief you on our new carapist friends.
Wonderful, we're going to need doctors. I suppose I could bring in Twiggy. So she's nice and cheap. And we'll bring in Exorte as well. Right. All sorted there. Right, what does Miss Orion want?
I get to introduce you to the Zill.
Eats
They're an
rubbish from
incredible culture.
bins.
They tend to keep to themselves, so I'm glad they trust us enough to make contact. You won't find more hardworking, adaptable sapiens anywhere. They recycle and reuse everything they can, with no exceptions. Some cultures avoid them because they eat from bins, look like roaches, and don't always understand that a morgue isn't an appropriate source of protein. They're
Details.
lost, I'd say. The Zill are also deeply meritocratic and cooperative, and constantly participate in a pheromone-based system of collective decision-making. Makes you wonder what we humans could do if we all got out of our own way.
Which raises two things. The first is that the morgue version is completely illogical. After all, it's not like the former owner is using the protein anymore. And the second is that you have to wonder whether or not a can of Lynx deodorant would or would not constitute the single most offensive insult in the Zill language. Meanwhile, let's carry on and get some bins down.
A most estimable sapien, Director. I'm sure you'll agree.
Quite
and real
so.
boon to our cleaning bills.
Indeed, and a regular supply of bins sounds like an excellent idea. Now, what are these people coming in with? Motion sickness... more motion sickness, stump fist, laser. Right, so we need a centrifuge and a laser to start with. Rooms, centrifuge. Okay. Minimum size 4x4. We'll do a 4x5 instead. Put the room in the corner. And also, they like art, so let's cover the key bits and pieces. Posters at least don't take up any floor space. So that's our centrifuge, and then we need laser as well, don't we? Laser surgery. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Again, mark the door. Laser. Art. Okay, first two rooms spun up. So the next thing I'm going to need are doctors. Hire me a doctor. Do I have centrifuge? Yes. Is he a psychopath? No. Congratulations, Dale. You are now working in the centrifuge lab. Who else is on the team? Atom's a student. Reduced influence gathered, but he does generate additional credits, which makes him extremely useful, given that the key problem in this level is that we, as noted, we don't get much cash, which is kind of an issue. Right. So no, there we go.
The battery bots. You'll need to charge up these cheeky chappies and use them to power up the central generator and unlock each remaining sector.
Right, okay. Projectile medicine and deboning machine required. Okay, rooms. Projectile med. Nicely slots in a 2x5 there. Bit cramped, but it will do. And luckily I don't have to worry about decorations. I can just shove in posters and take advantage of the fact that these people like their art. So confirm that. And then rooms we also need. What was it? He needed.
Crikey!
Centrifuge.
I see you.
Cerebral rehab required. That could get a little bit awkward. Okay, cerebral rehab. Room size 4x4. Okay, we'll squeak the cerebral rehab in there. Not spacious, but work with it. And also we need to get the cerebral rehab panel, which means that this needs to be moved somewhat. Then we can get the rehab panel in. And then we can just shove in some posters. Ink. And wait, no, I haven't used that one. Good. Right, confirm. Alright, 42,000 there, and sorted. Motion sickness, that can get treated in the centrifuge.
No claps for you.
Glacial cortex gets treated in cerebral rehab. You get treated in the... Okay, we're looking good so far.
Gizmo in this knick-knacketry that'll charge the things.
As a matter of fact, there is...
Oh yes, the boner. Doctor Analysis, the boning builds should be able to charge him in projectile medicine. Wonderful. I can probably get another projectile medicine lab in there. Also, craftium. Yay. Right, so I need... Oh yes, boning. A boning chamber. Minimum size 4x... Ooh, that's an issue. That requires a 4x4. That's for that build. I am getting a bit tight on space. Alright. We will move Atom. Copy the room so we've got the other projectile lab there. Confirm that. Then delete this room. Yes, I'm sure. I said I'm sure. Thank you. And then we cram a boning room into here. And then just hope nobody else turns up needing anything more exotic. 4x5 room counts as spacious, wonderful. Boning room in and art. Confirm. Yoink. 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 Done.
Such a gizmo.
Alright, there we
Director,
go.
Analysis of the battery bots shows we should be able to charge them in projectile medicine.
Sounds like just the thing. Let's have the first salvo forthwith.
You're welcome, Doctor. Just as soon as we get everybody onto the job. Right, Petal can take the boning machine. And, oh good, we do actually have a couple of... oh, turns out I can run a cerebral rehab. However, I am a bit thick, but I am also very efficient. So, yay for me. Job's on. Bin's happy. Yes. Undecorated area. Oh, bins don't count as decorations for this lot, do they? Like objects. Art. Yoink. Yoink. Get everyone a bit happier. They weren't kidding about medicine being bad, were they? 70 creds for a diagnosis. Yikes. Making banks going to be an interesting challenge, but...
The battery bot is fully energized and en route to the generator. I'll make sure Medi doesn't jostle it. Those things can store the energy of a modest but ample nuclear warhead.
Ah! Lucky us. Where's the battery bot? There it is. And the battery bot feeds
Director,
in...
the battery bot is being charged.
You mean ground to a fine pulp, right?
Thanks to the sacrifice of that
Yes.
battery bot, it looks like the generator has enough power to unlock a new zone.
Hooray!
Go ahead and pick one now.
Well, let's go with that zone and activate.
Excellent, Director. A fine and technically voluntary choice. It's worth noting that each successive zone will require more battery bots to power up.
I'm more worried about the scrap and, getting paid. Because These guys are broke. That's terrible. Right, let's see. Let's get a few more decorations, and it wouldn't hurt to have some seats up here as well. Not to mention more bins, just to keep the locals happy. One
What-ho, Director?
and
An
two.
errant asteroid struck one of my teams during routine reclamation efforts, leaving my poor workers with terribly cracked exoskeletons. Perfect debut for our budding hospital, eh? See what you can do to mend their mandibles.
Quite
As you
so.
would expect, Mr. Ryan has a new design for precisely this problem.
Well, that's nice. I'm sure it's going to be useful. Unfortunately,
This is the extra ray,
extra.
the
Oh, right.
microwave of medicine. Partially nicknamed because if any metal gets in there, the ensuing plasma is hot enough to start a fusion reaction. The extra ray
Okay.
can zap our patients with any kind of radiation on the spectrum. Most bands aren't useful, but if we need to image a patient's body, the extra ray can handle it, while only rarely melting their teeth.
Good,
It can also
good.
sterilize things, like the internal biome of our lovely Zill friends. Then we can seal up their exoskeletons and they'll be good as new. Just make sure they haven't swallowed any ball bearings first. Oh, or grapes. Absolutely never grapes. I used it to heat up some that I had in the freezer, and the singularity it generated caused problems.
How do you get a singularity from a grape and an extra ray machine? On second thoughts, that is a question I do not want to know the answer
That
to.
extra ray puts on rather a splendid light show. I can't quite seem to look away. I find myself rather drawn to it.
Oh dear. We seem to have accidentally developed a hypnosis machine. Whoops. Speaking of which, where's the good doctor's
Director, we have
insect?
patients
There we
inbound,
go.
and it looks like they may have spent so much time in the trash that it's fused to their bodies. At least I very much hope that's why they have trash fused to their bodies.
Try not to think about it, Heel. Try not to think about it. Alright, let's put in the extra ray. 1, 2, 3. It's a 4x4 again. Which means something just... Oh, okay, never mind. It can go here. Right, extra ray. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go with a 4x5. Boop. One extra ray. And some decorations won't hurt. I think we're getting bombarded by trash storms, just to make things even, more interesting. Confirm. Right, we have our shiny new radiation. I hope they've got enough lead shielding on the doctor's station. Do not use on drinks. The device is noted. Right, we'll need a doctor. Oh, good, we actually have an extra ray specialist on tap. Wonderful. Thank you, Leaf. You have a new job. Somehow you are trained for it, despite the device being a brand new invention. Best not to think about that. Okay, consultant is in. Everyone else seems to be happy, but I really, really, really need cash. 20,000 creds and the pay cycle. Yeah. Well, let's just not spend any money for a bit, okay? Try to get everyone's ruined in time. How does an exofracture work anyway? Alright, so X-ray to solve that, and then boning machine to replace anything that's broken. Right, the extra ray, ladies and gentlemen. Also, instead I wasn't going to put anything down. Whoop. Okay, hello Baz.
Me again. Had to clean some of this up.
Very zappy.
Not easy with flippers.
Right, let's see. Nourishment module, I think. Let's drop that in, and we'll keep a nourishment module going here because he is a long way from the staff lounge. Seems to be working though. Our cracked bud friends are coming through, and hopefully, yep, good. We have proper radiation precautions in place so that Dr. Leaf does not turn into a singularity. Wonderful. What else have we got? Ah yes, the burning machine. Oh, and 8-arm can get promoted into projectile medicine. And Dr. Petal gets promoted to boning. There we go.
Catch you in the void.
Yeah, see you, Baz. Staff need reductions reduced. Okay, ooh. And definitely need more Solarks. Speaking of bugs, how is the good Dr. Earl Prince coming along? He must have treated more by now, than 5 by now, surely. I mean, he's not even making all that much cash. Are we sure he's not embezzling? Probably isn't. Benches are fine. Training chambers 3D printing away, and everyone seems to be getting on. We're just about done with the exofracture patients here in the boning machine. Way! Also, so on. Money! Lord knows I'm gonna need it on this one. Okay, static charge, projectile medicine on the Tesla cannon. That's fine. Not a big deal there. Okay. Patients are swinging through. Undecorated area. Oh, won't be like that. Let's get something down for decoration. Also, a bin to keep everybody intent would not be a bad idea either. Decorations on. 1, 2, 3, and there's one of his mini generated bugs, the chitters. So it turns out they wander off from the good doctor. Worth knowing. How are they on payday? 11th. Okay, we'll make payday without any great trouble. And the exofracture patients are starting to get boned. Wonderful. Marvellous, super, terrific, etc. Okay, so far so good. Probably have a bench down there versus decoration. Oh, new dynamite. Right. Seated. Okay, standard bench in there. And a couple of flowery ones as well. There we go. Oh. Hang on. Feeding time for skin lab required. Treatment health, scrap metal. A good meal for a good boy who eats scrap and poops. Thank you, that was more detail than I needed. Right, skin lab. Right, 3 more tiles to make it spacious. There we go. Lock in there. Once, twice. Upgrade once.
Feeding time
there we
for
go.
Harold. Harold's job is to turn trash to cash. He'll make a meal of these scrap canisters and extract everything valuable in there. And Galacticare gets the spoil.
Well, hey! Of course, we have to shove them through the skin lab first for reasons best left undiscussed, because no one has actually bothered to discuss them with me. Right, accident prone, skids, 3 labs higher. He'll do. Alright, you're up. Okay, he's not great on the research front, but it'll do. Right, first bumps are through. Luckily those guys aren't going to wait. Or rather, they're not going to run out of patience waiting, because they are machines and they have infinite patience. Alright. Program is complete, 13,000 on the pay cycle. And another battery canister coming through, excellent. Which No, really, it is excellent, because we might be getting a little shy on space again. Much as I would love to slap a second skin lab in to speed things up. Everything else seems to be doing okay. So, just wait for that last excellent fracture patient to get into and then out of the boning machine. Crunch. One new exoskeleton, whether you want it or not. I assume they do. It's an important thing to have if you're an insect after all. But we won't really ask them. There we go. Oh, hello, Baz. Right, another maintenance option or
Your
a
mom
dock
does some mighty
loaner.
fine medicine.
Right.
Some well-earned spoils for you, and a bundle of batteries to help get our station singing.
Wonderful.
Feeding time for Harold. Harold's job is to turn trash to cash. He'll make a meal of these scrap canisters and extract
hollow
everything
ones.
valuable in them. And Galacticare gets the spoils.
Director,
Indeed.
these holobots you just received can temporarily create hard-light, holographic medibots. They'll clean, repair, and be generally charming. Just like the real thing. Not for very long, though.
I say, I feel rather good about this collab twixt our respective clans.
Director, this is Maddie. Heel told me to tell you that Mr. Prince told him he wants to speak with you. Yeah, I think I got that right. Maddie again.
What-ho, Director? A rich vein of scrap has just been tapped in Sector
15,000.
96B. And
Okay, that's
miners
worth
need
it.
assistance hauling back the goods. Permission to use your shuttle for a spot of resource recovery.
Why
That's
not?
the ticket, Director. Thick as thieves, Galacticare, and Earl Prince Esquire.
Of
The generator has
course.
accumulated enough power to unlock a third sector of the station, Director. Launch the shuttle when ready, Director.
Alright, shuttle's away. It's not like we were
I
using
do
it.
adore a good shuttle launch. Almost
Uh-huh.
makes one miss crawling in the old vacuum suit oneself.
Of course, of course. Right, let's spin up another zone. Don't plan to use it just yet, but that it might turn into an issue. Still got a bit of space we can work with here. How are the queues doing? We've got 2 in the X-ray, 2 in the skin lab. Diagnosis is toddling along adequately, and everyone else seems to be... Okay, maybe we could use another projectile medicine lab. Can we squeeze one in?
Vomitungs detected inside the station, Director.
Oh, terrific. Where do we see the vomit? Oh, there they are. Right. Squish, squish, squish. Murder the vomitungs before they get any further out of hand. No, you don't. Get away from him. Get away. Shoot, shoot.
Some patients have arrived with weird spiky orange rashes. One of them said he got it after touching a weird spiky orange plant. Maybe that has something to do with it?
Maybe.
Glue piles can cause rather a harsh reaction if the syrup is rubbed all over oneself. Damn hard to resist, though. They haven't any business smelling so bloody delicious.
No, of course not. Clearly they brought it on themselves. Now, how do we deal with... Okay,
Untidy.
we need a Zen Lab, and apparently we need a Dreamarium as well, because, yeah, this one's got the voice. Okay, so, luckily we have some extra space to work with, and we're actually back in profit now. So, Dreamarium and Zen Garden. Right, Zen Garden can be 3x3, so we'll just... you know what? We'll tuck it in as a 3x4. It will mean moving the bin. See? But we, needs must as the, devil drives, etc., etc. Right. Okay. And let's see. decorations. Those scores are always good. Alright. Let's see. And the other thing we're going to need is a Dreamarium. Rooms, Dreamariums, Dreamarium. There we go. 5x5. And once again, confirm direction, decorations. Confirm. Okay, so both of those are going to need to be filled with staff. Dreamarium expert, there we go, and hang on. That was a Zen expert, wasn't it? Alright, let's just bring in a student, it's simpler. Please say I got the right doctor. Good, yeah, no, hang on. No, we need to teleport you.
The Sovereign Scrappers return with a veritable bounty. Nice place.
Yes, teleport doctor, take over that room, please.
Let's get it over to Harold on the double.
Wonderful.
I say, Director, the shuttles return full of trinkets from the salvage operation.
Hooray!
Avail yourself of some of the bounty and a fine array of new scrap canisters and battery parts.
And definitely not say any novel and interesting injuries that might have resulted.
Nothing makes one quite so jolly as a heaving sack of scrap and the whirring clanks of efficient industry.
Particularly when I can use that to spin up some credit efficiency machines and try to keep the money flowing. Right, let's see. First and foremost, we'll get the new Medibot deployed. And then crafting. We'll put in a Crittalier outside the good doctor's office. And then do a rapid boost of all the rooms that can earn cash, because that is actually important. Money talks, and mostly what it says is, please do what you all want so you and I can go off and have a good time together. Already has an upgrade. We'll just demolish you, confirm, and that's returned to inventory. So we'll drop a nutrition boost in there. Already has an upgrade. Meh. Point. Okay, credit boost in there, nutrition boost to support projectile med, and a Crittalier deployed outside the good doctor's operations room, where it will pick up, hopefully, pick up all of his critters at the same time. At least that's the theory. The practice may turn out to be a little different. Yoink. Okay. So far, so good. At least there is some cash coming through. Can we get another wing online? Not yet. We need 4 batteries to get that wing opened. 4 batteries to go that through.
We're getting a call from Clem Banzig.
I don't know why Clem,
it's come through to me. I think he wants to talk to you. Would you like me to put Mr. Banzig through? He said no rush, but another angrier voice in the background said yes, rush.
Sounds like a plan.
Salutations, and welcome to my hospital. We treat mishap or malady with minimum fatality.
Ah.
Am I in the right place?
Oh, he's got an anger.
This is Galacticare, right? I got something, on me that I need you to get off of my face, if you can. He's really mean.
Yes, we met androids. Clem's back again. Where is he? At least he isn't on the toxin again. Oh, who am I kidding? He's totally on the toxin again. Right, where is Clem? Oh, Shuttlecraft just came in. That might be dropping Clem off. Yep, there he is. Right, prioritise him. We need to get him an Angus site, so we need parasitology and Drumarium. Okay, we've got both of those in. He should be okay. Reasonably okay. Probably okay. In the meantime, let's think about the rest of the hospital. How are the queue management doing? Diagnosis is manageable. Other rooms are all keeping abreast of their patients. Yeah, oh yeah, we're doing that second projectile medicine lab, don't we? Can we? Yeah, we can stuff it in up here, can't we? Hello, Vaz. We've had better days, but thank you for asking.
Always love a good trade.
Okay, rooms. Projectile med. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by... Yeah, 5 by 3, and we'll have a nice spacious projectile medicine lab for once, even if I do tend to use them as stick it in any old how and hope for the best. Flowers, why not? Yoink. And shrubbery. Cannot go wrong with a shrubbery. Well, you probably can actually, but I don't know how. Right, hire a projectile medicine doc. We don't have one, so we'll just grab Atam as a student and drop him in there. It's not like he can miss. Ah, pepper jack cheese, hot, 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 hot. I see. In that case, may I recommend...
We've received some more scrap to process and more battery bots ready for charging at your convenience.
I'm sorry, what?
Heel, why are you calling yourself Charles? Is this why you had me stick that photo on your console?
Mind your own business, Mary.
Medi? Oh, we need a parasitology lab. Okay, we can shove one in up here. Oh, wait, I thought I had a Oh, that's a Zen garden, not a parasitology lab. Okay, one parasitology lab. Right, there we go. Put them in there. Add space. And while we're at it, random decorations. And we need a parasitology doc. Vint is uninspired, but at least he knows what he's doing and he's not going to murder the patients when I'm not looking. This is important. Okay, parasitology is online. And we'll put in a bin there. And a bin there. That should cover the essentials. Benches for waiting patients, of course. Dunk. Hello, I thought we had this room operational. That's a Drumarium, isn't it? Just hire a student, not the psychopath. Penguin, congratulations, you've got a job. Yoink. I'm sure it'll be fine. 169 seconds, and we're only just getting Clem into geology. Then we'll have to run it up the yeah, he might make it in time. Might. We'll have to rush him straight up to parasitology to make the part-time. Come on, finish rewiring his brain, please. 14 seconds, 13, 12, 11, we're not going to make a part-time. That's no defense. Nine, damn it.
Hey, guys, could you go a little faster? I just had to stop myself running at a vending machine like a wild hog. It was like seeing my dad again.
We're working on it. I mean, you're getting priority into the parasite lab. Yank. There we go. Now we can get the Angus site off him. Wunderbar. Not so wunderbar as that we kind of ran out of time, but details. Any of the other docs who need a boost? Nope, specialities are all matching, that's fine. The joys of waiting lists. There we go, we've got the antidote off him.
Sector is now unlockable. Rather handy, those battery bots. I wonder if one of them could contain me. I wouldn't mind a bit of a joyride about our hospital at some point.
Oh, wow. I forgot what it was like not to want to rip every Ode's head off. Thank you. I think having that thing on my face was oddly useful. Kind of like, therapy.
How did that get on there anyway, Mr. Banzig?
Well, the thing is, gotta go.
Yeah, probably best not to know the answer to that one, Medi. Some things should not be explored in any depth whatsoever. Right, Hughes, how are we doing? Diagnosis is starting to get a bit busier. Could we use the staff lounge, but I really want teleporters in play before I start doing that. Who else is busy? Skin Lab's pretty busy.
Hey, Director, we have a bunch of patients coming in with parasites, and I saw one of them, and it looked straight into my eyes.
Okay, how is that unusual, Betty? Hire another doctor, Skin Lab. Drop you in there, and since you're hungry, Doc, we'll attach a vending machine. That will make that 2 vending machines and a toilet, just to make sure all your immediate needs are covered. Actually, while we're on the topic...
Thanks for the fix, guys. I think I posted some really bad stuff on the Exonet that I gotta go delete.
Yeah.
Those little things are mean.
We did get the parasite off you, didn't we? Right. Oh, objective complete. There we go.
We've recovered some jetsam from Mr. Banzig's shuttle. It'll make fine hash for our herald. If you wouldn't mind feeding the chap.
Sure thing, Mr. Prince. Hey, would you like to see what's inside one of me? Could be some useful scrap in there.
Thank you, Medi, but
Hey, would you like to see what's inside one of me?
Not an ounce of
Could be
scrap
some
in it.
useful scrap
Quite
in
right,
there.
Medi.
right. Oh, they care about the little guy. Sort of. Right. Not enough windows in the hospital. Okay, I'll see what I can do about that, but it could be tricky.
To you.
Baz, perfect. Right, let's see. We'll grab the emergency holobot. And does he have teleport pads? Yes, he does. Right, who are those? Excellent. Okay, so now we have an easy transit between a couple of bits of the hospital. Question is, which bits of the hospital? Right, teleport pad, we'll insert one at central. And then we'll pop the other one in. There's a question. Drop it in here, I think. The other areas aren't quite such a long walk away. Also, crafting. Telepads. 1, 2, and 3. We'll just deploy a whole other slew of teleport pads, I think. Okay, so one can go in there. That's fine. This slot could use a teleport to support them as well. Like so. And we'll drop another one in here when I start building in that area, just to speed transit up a little. Yeah, while everyone else is toggling on, the battery bots are coming through on a semi-regular basis, and valiantly sacrifice.
You might have noticed that there's a huge colossal outside.
Galacticare.
I think it wants to speak
Things
to
are
you.
not as they should be.
No.
My flesh is missing. I am Barbarax Hinathon, and all is pain.
Hello, Barb. Right, we need to get the shuttle away. I have a feeling this is going to involve the X-ray machine. Hello, Penguin.
We'll have to diagnose them before we can do anything. Medi, prepare the shuttle for sample collection.
Okay, shuttle bay readied. And
The shuttle
launch.
is ready to dispatch at your command, Director. And
Shuttle
the
is
shuttle
away.
is away.
I say, all of this is just another day for you seasoned medicos, is it?
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, let's get some more diagnosis rooms up and running. There's some space of bugs. And then, let's see, diagnosis rooms. 1, 2, 3. Room is now spacious. Yeah, there we go. One. Confirm and confirm. Add in the artwork. Just to keep everybody on tap. Yoink. Confirm all that. Copy and paste the room. Whoop. And we should be able to scrape another one in. Rotate. There we go. Locked in. And get the teleport pad deployed to cover everybody there. Done and dusted. Of course, now I just have to hire some docs for diagnosis. Dale's on the job. Okay, not really to research, but at least to keep the room running.
All of this is just another day for you seasoned medicos, is it?
Yep.
Colossals and all. Incredible.
And another 8-up. Fair enough. In fact, since he's rated careless, can we squeak him into the... No, we can't. Oh, maintenance. There we go. Right. Craft a maintenance node upgrade, and we'll just drop that in to mitigate his carelessness.
The shuttle is back, and it
Assign
has a bunch of
Primarium.
canisters filled with spooky-looking goo.
Yoink.
They're on their way to diagnosis now. Beep beep.
Okay.
Canisters coming through.
Thank you, Medi. Thank you. Much appreciated. Here they come.
Our Zero friends have delivered more scrap canisters and an extra battery bot. Let's get it plugged in.
Yeah, here, why do you have
Director,
that,
the sample shows severe damage from
yes.
some yet unknown kind of radiation.
Why do you have this
Safe
on
to
the
say
front of your
that is
console?
the cause of our friend's missing exterior, but we have no idea where it came from.
Right, well, we need to process the canisters, and that's going to mean dosing them up in extra ray, isn't it? Should I get another extra ray online?
Don't we have a cool new room that deals with everything radiation?
Yes, we
Is
do.
correct. I suggest throwing everything the X-ray has at some canisters and using them to dose, Barbara Xenothon, was it? Barbara, quite pleasant, actually.
Right, let's build another extra ray machine. Yeah, we'll go the whole hog. Yoink. Yoink. And 1, 2. Deployed. Done. Room in. And we'll deploy a people to handle that. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong there? Right, patient input's coming up. Need to get the hospital rating up a bit. And also prep all the cancers. That's going to mean some art in here, isn't it? Probably some more art. I need odd decorations. So, let's find some odd decorations. We'll do for a starter. And we'll add on the Dancing Leonard Moon. Because what could possibly go wrong on that? Besides, you know, everything. 34C, yes, 34C is very impressive. It is in fact downright unnatural. Alright, equip our medicine spec for our other Dr. Atom. There we go. Wow, parasitology has got a massive queue going. Okay. I think we can get another yeah, we've got room for another parasite lab. That we can probably get 2 in just. That one's not going to be spacious, but who cares, because the next thing we can do is build in here, taking an extra space, and get a room that is spacious. And then jam in the usual array of gubbins. Alright, parasitology docs. Provincial chiefs. I won't pretend to know what's going on there. Penguin, welcome back to the team. Oh, and apparently I am now a reckless, accident-prone gambler. For some reason, I am not inclined to take that.
The treatment canisters are aboard, and the shuttle is ready to launch on your command, Director. The shuttle is primed and ready for your launch order, Director.
Launch
I
away.
came to observe you, who have attracted much interest among my fellows. But I was exposed to something in the trash droid field. Something very wrong.
The shuttle is on its way now.
Quite curious to see within my own flesh. I do enjoy the way my bones look in your dimension, though.
Bombardment of Xenathon with radiation is underway.
Heal.
I wish that was me.
Why are
You
you...
wish?
Okay.
Never mind. Another time. Barbaric Xenathon is cured, and our shuttle is back aboard. Well done, Director. Ready?
Thank you, Galacticare. The cold emptiness of space
Laser lab
is
dock.
warm and fuller for your presence.
Here we
I
do.
will treasure even the pain in the memory of
Oh, one doctor of each species in the
encounter.
same hospital. Way!
Additionally, the
Doctors
Zil
without
discovered
borders.
some more battery bots amongst the stellar refuse. That should juice up our station.
Thank you. But why are you talking like that, Heal?
I rather think I was right to throw in with you lot. Your fine company would be the pride of the Zil if we made the thing. Bravo, Galacticare.
Why, thank you. Just need to get this last zone up and running. We need 3 more battery bots to do that. And we also need to get the patient throughput up. I mean, I could deploy...
Hello, Galacticare.
Yes.
Me again.
Could deploy one of the lone gates and bring patients in through here. That might not be a bad idea. Hello,
Just
Baz.
some bits and bobs, really.
Alright, let's see. We'll definitely take the
Pick that
efficiency
up
regulator,
just for you.
and we'll take the Medi as well. And we'll have a teleport pad as well. Yank. Okay, right. Possibly a stupid move, but we'll put in a triple reception desk here. For reasons that will shortly become obvious. Then I need items, I need the lone gate. Bring patients straight in. And teleporter. Yeah, we'll install another teleporter there so we can just yoink him straight through into the hospital. Should help get patient throughput up nice and rapidly. Also efficiency regulation. Have we already got an upgrade? No, we're fine. Wait, I said we needed another parasitology lab, didn't we? We've got 2 up and running there. So let's get the original lab spun up again as well. Parasites? No such luck. Right, just hire a student, I suppose. Can't possibly backfire on me at all, ever. Everyone else appears to be fine. So, let the bots toddle onwards and do their stuff. We'll see how well this lone gate is working out. Well, they're coming through reasonably well.
See you later, Galacticare.
See ya.
I'm off for a spot of cheese.
Enjoy your cheese, Baz. Enjoy your cheese.
Through our battery bots' tireless efforts, the generator now has enough power to unlock the final sector of the station.
Heal, were you trying to chat up the Colossal? Alright, final sector unlocked. Now we just need to push the throughput side. This one was actually relatively simple, wasn't it? At least tomorrow's a holiday. Ah! Yes, let's see. Biohospital Rating Agency. Now. We got the appropriate rating the honest way, Penguin. Just need to think about getting some decorations for everybody else. They are complaining about undecorated areas. Okay, fine. Decoration. The strange, the weird, the wonderful, and the occasionally useful, like when I remember to actually put some seating benches down. There we go. And that should hopefully solve the... Oh yeah, they need windows, don't they? Unfortunately, we can't put them on external walls, which is, you know, inconvenient. Patient privacy? Nope. Must have missed that bit of the manual somehow. Okay, nowhere to sit. Right, well, I can fix that sort of. Bench. There we go. Bench is set and deployed. So hopefully that should result in everyone being a little happier than they were, and consequently giving me higher marks than the hospital star rating. Woohoo! Everything seems to be ticking along rather nicely. I don't think anybody's got any queues. The money situation wasn't actually that bad, and we're just letting...
We have an incursion of laxites. I suggest swift action, Director, or the consequences will be unpleasant. We have an incursion of laxites. I suggest swift action, Director, or the consequences will be unpleasant.
Thank you, Neil, you mentioned it. I can craft up some pest control machines, I think. How much crafting material? Yeah, I can craft up some pest control. Inventory, crafting, pest traps. 3 should do it. We'll get 1 deployed there. Get another deployed to cover main reception. And cover the primary treatment rooms as well. And the bugs neatly cover my bills. Yay! Okay, so 183 out of 200 patients through that doors. And we seem to be doing okay, which is usually the cue for something to go horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. How bad could it be? There's a question. Medi, are we getting this under control, or do I have to pull someone in? Oh, there we go. Medi's got us under control. Saves me the bother. Reception bots aren't too busy. Everything else seems to be going okay, and yeah, we're just waiting for the throughput to come in. Parasitology are thankfully back down to a reasonable queue length. That's something. Yep. More decorations, I suppose.
Warm greetings to you all.
Hello, Baz.
Browse away.
I will have the Medibots.
You out.
Let's get them deployed, because it took a while to clean up that little whoopsie earlier. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right, extra Medibots deployed. He is now going for research. For science! Okay! Everyone seems to be doing reasonably well for themselves. By which I mean we're pulling out a parasitology machine doing unspeakable things to the patient's, well, parasites. There we go, got it off. And then tossed it into a convenient drain. Yoink, we'll study it later. Ah, the T-rash. Yes, that's absolutely what they were going to call it. What else was it going to be called? Alright, cash coming through. Everyone else seems to be happy, and we're at 191 of 200, but it's bouncing around a little. 195, 194. And we speed this up. Might need to put more reception desks and another loan gate in, which will mean getting Baz along. 198 of 200. Can we inch up towards that magic 200 patients an hour? Well, we can certainly improve his skills with the X-ray. There you go, Dr. Smash. You are now expert in the X-ray. An extra expert, in fact. Sorry, that's a terrible pun. 195, 196. Crafting. Wants to take the build of the loan gate. More than I can afford. So I'll build a telepad instead. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, I'm on, everyone. Yes, it will. And if it's really cheap plywood, it might not even last that long.
Director,
there we go,
Mr.
200.
Would like to thank
and
you
we're
for your
done.
work setting up the hospital.
Okay, so chapter 8, comparatively simple.
Director. A standing ovation for you and your mechanical menagerie. Fine work by all, getting this show up and running. First ever interspecies endeavor for the Zill, and happily, not the last. With
Hooray!
this infirmary up and running to tend to the old hive, I think I'll join this traveling circus you call the healthcare biz. I've had a spiffing time, and I don't mean to stop now.
Wonderful
I'll
old
continue
chap.
to serve at your beck and call, as long as my two good hearts continue to beat in this old thorax.
Hooray!
Indeed. What Mary said. Welcome to the team, Mr. Brents, and congratulations on building a most impressive hospital from the meagerest resources and providing a much-needed service to your noble colony. And of course, very fine work from you too, Director.
Why, thank you,
did
Heel.
good too, Heel. Or should I say Charles?
Yes, well, yes, well, yes, well,
I think we better go before he ends up crashing from raw embarrassment. Alright, there. Oh, ouch, 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 Dale, ouch. And ouch again. Okay, we will put Galacticare to one side for a moment, because I just want to see if Destiny has started behaving itself again. So,